Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're going to have a video on the 2010 Denver United States Mint uncirculated set. So these are all going to have Ds on them. These all came out in the same year. And this video is going to be sponsored by APMEX, Investments You Hold. We have a new kind of partnership or affiliation with APMEX, and they are going to send us some coins, and we're going to use those coins for some of our videos. So we'll always tell you when we are. This is the first one of them. So without further ado, let's get started and take a look at this mint set. Today we're going to take a look at the uncirculated mint sets from the United States of America, and we're going to focus on this one down at the bottom, the Denver one. But we do have the Philadelphia one too. They come together. So when you buy an uncirculated mint set, you get both the Denver and the Philadelphia. And what happens is they have it in this kind of placard thing, certificate of authenticity, and it lists all the coins and what they're made of and who's on them and all their weights. And then they have the coins themselves right down here in a kind of a plastic with cardboard over it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to actually take these all out and take a look at them. And when we do, you'll see just how nice they are, and you'll also see that they're a little bit different than regular circulating coins. All right, well, let's try it. Okay, we got them all out of the packaging, and what a year 2010 was for coins. What a great year. There were 4 new presidential dollar coins. There was a new Sacagawea. There was the Kennedy half. There were 5 new quarters. We just have them all right here. We'll go through those. There was a nickel, regular nickel. There was a dime. And then, of course, it was the first year of the Lincoln Shield 1-cent coin. So why don't we start with that? In 2010, they changed the back of the Lincoln penny. Well, the back of the Lincoln penny hadn't been changed since 1959. In 1959, they changed it from the old wheat ears penny to the Lincoln Memorial penny. And then in 2010, they went to the Lincoln Shield cent. It says United States of America at the top, e pluribus unum across the middle, 1 cent. Down here we see that we have a L and a B on here, and that's for Lindell Bass, who was the designer of the coin. And then over here we have a JFM for Joseph F. Mena, who was the sculptor and engraver of these coins. This is a 2.5 gram coin, so it weighs the same as the penny did prior to that, and it just has the same front on it, and that's of course the Lincoln front. The same front has been on there since 1909. This is one of the expensive coins that you might find from 2010. If you can find an MS67 plus penny, and this isn't it, you can see it just doesn't have quite the detail, but an MS67 of this first Shield penny is worth $1,400 in the Denver Mint. We had just a regular dime, the Roosevelt dime, the D there, 2010, John Sinek, the initials here facing to the left. The dime coin, they made it so well, they made 562 million of the regular circulating D coins. If you can get this into an MS67, it's worth about 26 bucks. They just did too darn good a job on the dimes in 2010. The nickel here, of course, with the new Jefferson front on the nickel. This front on the coin first came out in 2006, and this one also has two initials on the front. Over here we have JF, and that's for Jamie Frankel, and down here we have the DW for Donna Weaver. So that's the nickel. A new Sacagawea dollar came out, in the Hiawatha Sacagawea dollar, and here it is right here, the Great Law of Peace dollar, and you can see it right at the bottom. Of course, by 2010, everything was on the edge, so it's all edge lettering, 2010D for the Denver Mint. Sacagawea on the front with her son, and this is a Glenna Goodacre engraving, this one here, and it's been the same since it first came out. And the Kennedy half from 2010 is a sweet looking Kennedy half, and that's the Denver Mint in an MS68, $3,650. This one's in really good shape, but it's got a drawback to it, and that is started putting the satin finish on the uncirculated mint sets. So this one won't be as expensive, but if you can find this in uncirculated MS 68, it's worth $3,650. And then, of course, we had the dollar coins that came out in 2010. There's the Millard Fillmore, the 13th president. Here is the Franklin Pierce, the 14th president. Buchanan, the 15th president. And Abe Lincoln, the 16th president. Abe Lincoln, now on the $5 bill, the penny, and a $1 coin from the United States of America. When you're looking for these coins, tip them up on the side. If you can find the Fillmore or the Buchanan or the Pierce, no edge lettering, that's where you'll be able to find a little bit of money. They're not hugely valuable, but you could certainly get $30 to $50 for one of these. I haven't seen the Lincoln with no edge lettering, but you can certainly get $30 to $50 for the Fillmore, the Buchanan, or the Pierce. And finally, we have the America the Beautiful quarter series. And as we kind of go through them, we see that there's all kinds of them here. And there's the Grand Canyon. There's and you know, it'll have the park or place here. Then it'll have where it is, Arizona, 2010, E Pluribus Unum. These coins, some of them have some real value to them. The Grand Canyon one, if you can get an MS-68, it's worth about $1,250 for the Denver Mint quarter. And of course, remember, it's just this same quarter that we had for all the state quarter series. What else? Yosemite. And so the D at MS-67 is worth about $450. The Mount Hood one, right here, it's worth about $500 in an MS-67D. This is the first of them, and it was Hot Springs, Arkansas, the first of the National Park series. We see it says 2010 down here, E Pluribus Unum here, Joseph Mena and Don Eberhart reverse. And then finally Yellowstone. And the Yellowstone quarters can be very valuable. If you can get this to an MS-68 in the D, it's worth about $2,300. All right, that's all we have today from DC Coin World. Thank you to APMEX for sponsoring this and getting us these coins. And if you ever need any of these coins, they're easy enough to get from APMEX. And we have the link below. You just go and look for United States Mint sets or proof sets or whatever you like, and you'll be able to find them there. All right, have a great day from DC Coin World.